We will solve page 21, quiz number 40, lesson 4, unit 3, geometry. Question number 1. If theta greater than or equal to 0, less than 180, and root 3 times tan theta subtracted by 1 equals 0, you want to find angle theta. Okay, we have 0 closed here and 180 opened. Theta belonging to this interval from 0 to 180, and he give us root 3 tan theta -1 equals 0, then root 3 tan theta equal 1, then tan theta equal 1 over root 3. We know tan 30 equal 1 over root 3, and he give us theta lies in this interval from 0 to 180, first quadrant and second quadrant. 30 angle here will be 30, lies in the first, right? 30, okay, because 10 positive at the first quadrant and third quadrant. From 0 to 180, we must write in the first quadrant only. Don't choose second quadrant because the sign here was positive, and 10 positive in the first and third quadrant, and we have 30. Result here will be 30 about question number 1. Choose letter A. Question number 2. It is possible to solve the right angled except case in which are given what? It's impossible. Okay, it's possible. It's possible to solve the right angle triangle except the case in which the given are what? Measure of two angles of triangle. Except measure of two angles of triangle, we must choose letter C about question number 2. It's possible to solve in right angle triangle except case one case if we have measures of two angles of triangle. If he given two angles, measure of two angles in triangle, it's impossible to find the result. Okay, about lenses and find the sides. He must give you two sides and one angles included between them, or two angles and side joined between them, or give you all sides, third case, or he can give you one side and other hypotenuse. But if he give you two angles and right angle triangles only, we can't solve this triangle. We can't find inside because he don't give you any sides in this example. So you must choose letter C. Question number 3. The general solution of the equation tan theta equal root 3. We know tan 60 equal root 3. Then the general solution about this angle 60 was pi over 3 plus pi product by n. We can add 180, okay, because 180 divided by 3 equals 60. And why 8 by n? Because tan theta positive at the first and third quadrant, and we will add 180 to the result. Question number 3, choose letter A. Question number 4, find in the simplest form. We have sine 90 subtract by theta product by cosec 180 80 subtract by theta. Sine 90 subtract by theta. We can write here cosine theta because 9 converts sine to be cosine, and 90 subtract by theta lies in the first quadrant here. Product by cosec 100 it subtract by theta right in the second quadrant. Cosec inverse about cosine, and the cosine in the second quadrant negative. Then we can write negative cosine negative cosec theta. You must change the sign here because 100 is subtracted by theta lies in the second quadrant, and cosec inverse about sine, and sine lies in the second quadrant positive. Okay, then cosine times cosec, it will be cosine theta product by cosec inverse of sine 1 over sine theta. The product between them, it will be cosine theta over sine theta. Cosine over sine, it will be cotan theta. The result will be letter D about question number 4. Question number 5. We have here if sine A plus sine B equal to, which of solution is true? We have sine A plus sine B equal to, it's meaning what? We have 1 plus 1 equal 2 because sine angle A greater than or equal to negative 1 and less than or equal to 1. And exactly here sine B greater than or equal to negative 1 and less than 1. Then the sum of them equal to, it's meaning sine A will be equal 1 and sine B equal 1. And what about sine angle equal 1? Sine 90. From circle here from 0 to 1, this order 0 and 1. Sine 90 equal 1. Then measure of angle A equal 90 degree. And measure of angle B equal 90 degree. Which of the results is solution? Letter A, we have cosine A plus cosine B equals 0. True or false? Put angle A here 90, cosine 90 plus cosine 90, it will be what? We have cosine 90, it will be 0, and cosine 90 0. Then we must choose letter A about this example. Again, we have sine A plus sine P equal 2. It's meaning sine A will be 1 and sine B equal 1. 1 plus 1 equal 2. Okay, then measure of angle A equal 90 degree because sine 90 equal 1 and sine 90 equal 1. Understood? Then we can put here 90 and 90. Cosine 90 plus cosine 90, 0 plus 0 equals 0. Question number 6. Triangle ABC is a right angle triangle and the lengths of its sides are A and A plus 1 and A minus 1, or A greater than 1. Then the measure of its greatest acute angles is approximating to what? We have right angle triangle here, and the greatest here will be A plus 1, the greatest side, and we have A and A minus 1. We can find the value of A by right the rule of Pythagoras. EP plus 1 here, the hypotenuse power 2 equal A minus 1 power 2 plus E power 2, and then E power 2 plus 2E plus 1 equal E power 2 minus 2E plus 1 plus E power 2. A power 2 cancelled by E power 2, moved here, it will be 4E plus 1 equal negative 2, moved here, and write 1 plus E power 2 here. Okay, then 1 cancelled by 1, then 4A equal A power 2, it's meaning A power 2 equal 4A, then A will be equal 4, not put E equal 0, it's impossible. Then the value of equal 4, 4 plus 1 here, it will be 5, right here 4, 4 minus 1 equal 3. Then we have 3 sides here, 5, 3, and 4, okay. We want to find the measure of angle what? The greatest acute angle. Greatest acute angle opposite 4 here. We want to find this angle because this angle opposite 4. We can write sine 4 equal opposite or that angle here. It will be 4 equal 5. To find the angle here, write the rule sine shift, right shift sine 4 over 5. It will be 35 degree and 8 seconds. Okay, choose letter C about this example. Question 6, choose letter C. Question 7. From the point on the ground 40 meters away from tower base, the measure of elevation angles of the top to the lower is 72 degrees, then the height of the lower to the nearest meters equal space. We will draw here from the point on the ground, this point, and surface 40 meters from a point on the ground, force 40 meters away from a tower base. We have a tower base here. The measure of elevation angles, the measure of these angles, elevations was 72 degree. In the height, we want to find the height here. Put the height x, we know sine 72, opposite over hypotenuse, but we haven't hypotenuse, we have opposite and adjacent. We can write tan 72 equal x over 40, then we can find the value of x equal 40 product by tan 72. Using calculator to find the result, 40 times 10 72, result will be 123. It will be 123. Okay, question number 7, choose letter D. Question 8, we want to find simplest about this expression. We have sine power 240, sine 40 power 2 plus cosine 40 power 2 all power 6. We know sine plus cosine, sine power 2 plus cosine power 2, it will be 1. 1 power 6, it will be 1. Then the result will be 1. Choose letter A about this example number 8. Question number 9, we have a triangle here, right angle triangle at A. You want to find the length and x. They are two complementary angles. Then this angle will be equal theta because theta plus x equal 90 degree and x plus theta equal 90 degree. And we can write about this angle sine theta. We know sine theta equal what? Sine theta equal opposite over hypotenuse. He give us in the example about ED equal sine power 2 theta. And we know sine theta from this triangle, smallest triangle, sine theta equal opposite ED over hypotenuse EP. And we can put ED equal sine power 2 theta. Cancel here, right? Sine power 2 theta over EP. Okay, we can cancel sine theta here from this. It will be 1. 1 equal, we can simplest sine theta here and sine theta, then 1 equal sine theta over EB. Then EB equal sine theta, because sine theta over sine theta equal 1. Then we can write here EB equal sine theta. Okay, and then he won't find what here? You won't find BC. BC is adjacent about angle theta. Then we can write cosine theta from the greatest triangle ABC. Cosine theta, it will be adjacent equal CB over cosine theta. We have here its hypotenuse, right? Adjacent sine theta over hypotenuse CB. Okay, and we know sine theta equal AB. Then you can write here, you want to find what? You want to find PC. you can cancel sine theta and write AP over CP, and then we can write CP. You want to find CP equal AP over cosine theta. Okay, you want to find what? CP. CP is adjacent or hypotenuse. It's hypotenuse. Then cosine theta equals sine theta over sine B, and we have cosine theta in the smallest triangle equals sine theta equal sine theta here, or cosine about this angle, it will be BD over sine theta, and then you can replace them to find the length of CP. Then right here over 1, write CP equal 1 times sine theta over cosine theta. It will be sine theta over cosine theta. Sine over cosine, it will be tan, and the result will be tan theta. Okay, understood? The result here choose letter B about this example. Again, explain this example again. Okay, we have here first solution. He give us ED equal sine power 2 theta. He give us this example here, and he want to find CP. We know theta plus x equal 90 degrees. There are complementary angles, theta and x, and theta and x complementary angles in the small triangle. And we know from smallest triangle here, we can write sine theta here equal opposite ED over hypotenuse. Opposite here, ED over hypotenuse EP, and ED was sine power 2 theta over what? EB, right? ED over EP, and it give us here ED was sine power 2 theta. We can cancel divide here simple. Sine theta divided by sine theta equal 1 here, and sine theta over EB, and EB equals sine theta cross. Then EB times 1 equal 1 times sine theta. Then EB equal sine theta. And we have here about smallest triangle. Smallest triangle here, we know cosine this angle, cosine angle theta, it will be adjacent, where adjacent here over hypotenuse equal BD here, BD over hypotenuse. Cosine theta equal BD over hypotenuse sine theta. Okay, it's cosine theta adjacent over hypotenuse. We can write cosine angle theta. We have here theta. Well, this triangle, it will be in the greatest triangle first. Here in the greatest triangle, in this triangle ABC, I solve about this triangle here, gets to the find the second step here. Cosine theta here from greatest triangle, it will be adjacent over hypotenuse, EB over CB, EB over CB, and I found EB was sine theta. Then you can find the result here. Cosine theta again equal EB over CB, and we found EB was sine theta over CB. Then you can write the result here, cross between them. Then sine CP will be equal 1 times sine theta over cosine theta, and CB equal tan theta. Next example, question number 10. We have triangle, and this triangle you want to find the distance between 2 points equal space. We have triangle here, right angle triangle. This angle was 60 and here 90, and this angle was 30 degree, and we have C, D, A, B. We have here 50 root 3 centimeters. This side length 50 root 3, and we have 30 and 60. You want to find the distance between 2 points, first and second, A and B. Okay, the angle, deviation angles here was 30 degree, and the length here 50√3, the measured from 2 points A and B. We want to find the distance here between A and B. Okay, we have here 60, it will be 30. Then the length here, we can find the side length from the smallest triangle. First triangle CBD, such that we know this angles here 30 and here 60. We can find BD by right cosine 60. It's adjacent over hypotenuse, but we haven't hypotenuse. We have adjacent and opposite, or opposite adjacent. We can write tan 60. Tan 60, it will be opposite, right? 50√3 over BD. Then BD will be equal what? Cross 1 times 50√3, right? 50√3 here. BD equal 50√3 over tan 60. Tan 60 equal √3, cancel them, the result will be 50. Then this side length, it will be 50 centimeter. Okay, we found here BD was 50 centimeter, and then we can find ED from Gird's triangle. ED, we can find it how? We have angle 30 here and opposite 50√3. Then we can find ED about what? Right, tan 30. Tan 30, it will be opposite over hypotenuse, over adjacent, right? 50√3 over ED. Then we can find the length of ED by right 50√3, cross between them, product between tan 30. Then 50√3 product by tan 30, it will be 1 over √3, cancel them. Then ED will be 50 centimeter. It was side length here 50. 50 minus 5, it will be 45 centimeter. We have ED we have here ED equal 1 times 50√3 divided by tan 30. ED equal 50√3 over tan 30, it will be 1 over √3, and write √3 up here, product by them. √3 times √3 equal 3. 3 times 5, it will be 150. 150 subtract by 50, it will be 100. Then question number 10, you won't find distance between 2 points. Here you won't find the point A and B horizontal. You won't find the distance between 2 points here. 100. Okay, right, 100. 150 minus 50, it will be 100. Then the distance between them, it will be 100 centimeter or meter, 100 meter. 150 minus 50, it will be 100. Okay, it's the distance between them. Okay, understood. First, I found BD 5 centimeter, and sixth step, find the length about point from point E and D was 150 centimeter. And the difference between them, it will be 100 meter. Next example, question 11. Find the expression here in the simplest form. One subtract by cosine power 2 theta over sine power 2 theta minus 1. We know 1 subtract cosine power 2 theta, it will be sine power 2 theta, and sine power 2 theta subtracted by 1 equal what? We can know 1 plus we know sine square theta plus cosine square theta, sine power 2 theta plus cosine power 2 theta equal 1. You want to write what? Sine power 2 theta minus 1, it will be negative cosine power 2 theta. And sine over cosine, it will be tan. Then we can write negative tan power 2 theta. It's the simplest form. Choose letter E. Last question. Question 12. If cosec theta subtract cotan theta equal 1 over 5, you want to find cosec plus cotan theta equal what? You want to find cosec plus cotan theta equal space. We can put here m, and first write power 2 and second power 2. Okay, or we can product between them because we have here conjunct. Okay, product about relation number 1 and relation number 2. Cosec times cosec, it will be cosec power 2 theta subtracted by cotan power 2 theta equal 1 over 5 product by m. And cosec power 2 subtract cotan power 2, it will be 1. 1 equal 1 over 5 m, then the value of m, it will be 5. Choose letter P about question 12.